This is where I grew up. My parents were newlyweds in 1929. Those were bad times. No one had any money. That didn't stop my folks. They just pitched a tent and proceeded to build this house with their bare hands, using salvaged lumber and new lumber whenever they could afford to buy any. There were no power tools. Every plank was cut by hand, and every nail was driven with a hammer. They even dug the foundation by hand and made the walls out of stone that they got out of the ground. It only had 4 windows, and they covered the 4 walls and the roof with tar paper. That's all they had. My dad worked in a large cotton mill, and my mother was a seamstress. And shortly after they started our home, my dad lost his job when they eliminated his whole department. Those were hard times for us, and I'm sorry to say that things didn't get any better for us until World War II. We had a dug well and an outdoor privy, and we never did get indoor plumbing until about 1950. That's when our home really started to evolve. I started working part-time actually in 1947 in the mills. And in 1950 I went full-time when I graduated high school. I gave every cent I made to my parents to help them improve our home. This is the first floor interior. I kept the floor plan. The interior contains many of their treasured belongings. The only thing I eliminated was the old kitchen, which is now a bedroom that I made for my mother in her later years, and a special bathroom I made from the old bathroom with a sit-down shower in it. This was the kitchen, which is now a bedroom. That's the old storeroom, and it's still a storeroom. I totally gutted and renovated the entire home. This is the new bathroom, of course, with a new commode and a brand new sit-down shower for my mother, who was quite elderly when she passed away. A sit-down shower is great for an elderly person. We took care of my mother for 6 years. She never saw the inside of a nursing home. Thank God for my wife, Nancy. She did it all. Now we're going upstairs where there's an office and a bedroom. Upstairs used to be a sleeping loft. In 1998, when we renovated the home, we raised the roof and made a bedroom and an office up here. We also have another office in another part of our home. One of our granddaughters and her dad are currently staying with us. This is my granddaughter's bedroom. She's very happy here. This is the end of the old house tour, which is dedicated to my parents. The 3 of us were very happy there in spite of our financial status, and I stayed with them until 1952 when I left for the Korean War. My father passed away in 1974, and my mom passed away in 1998 when she was 91. My parents were good, honest, hard-working people, and I will never forget them. This is me, by the way. My mom made all my clothes, including the hat. She was really a great seamstress. My parents always wanted a business, but that never happened. I made this film about my parents because I want to offer encouragement to other people. I receive a lot of mail from people who sadly are trying everything to find a way to have a home of their own. I'm hoping that the story of my parents and how they did it will be some assistance to them. If you put your mind and your back to it, you can accomplish anything. I will continue to write articles about small, energy-efficient homes. I hope to offer encouragement to many of these people who write to me. We have all had our tough times. 4 years ago, we had to scrap our entire company and start all over again from the bottom. It would have been real easy to quit, but we're not quitters, so we didn't give up. A major Japanese competitor used the EPA in a cooked-up deal and took everything we had. We lost our life savings and were lucky not to lose our home. We can thank some crooked politician for that. I'll never trust them again. That's the thanks I got for my military service. But I'll tell you something, I just put it behind me and I kept moving forward. And that's what we all have to do. You cannot depend on the government to help you. You have to help yourself. So go ahead and build your own home. Do whatever you have to do, and don't depend on anyone else, not even your own government. There are plenty of people and plenty of ideas out there on the internet. So don't be afraid to look around and ask questions. And also, don't be afraid to do a little salvaging. My folks built a lot of their home by going out and salvaging lumber. They salvaged packing crates, anything they could get their hands on. So salvage is a good way to go. I hope to be able to make more films and write more articles for you in the years to come. You're welcome to contact me if you have any questions. I'll do the best I can to help you. And please don't get discouraged. If I can start all over at age 74, which I did, well, so can you. So let's just get in there and keep punching. Thank you for watching.